Okay, guys, I'm here with a lovely young couple. Can I take your first name?
Yeah, Reese.
Alicia.
Alicia, right. You were very passionate back there in the last clip that the viewers are going to see. Can you explain a bit about your circumstances and why you're so passionate about?
Well, we've both been on the street on and off since 17. Council putting us in different organisations. They're supported accommodations.
My dad made us live in a tent in his back garden, and then from then we've been living in woods and tents, and from there we've been off and on and getting kicked out here around Swindon.
Crikey, here, there and everywhere.
Moved to every supported accommodation in Swindon, back on the streets, here, there and everywhere. Literally, it's taken till now for us to start getting help. But during this whole time, this whole hotel behind us has been filled up with
Immigrants.
Illegals, bruv. That is the word, isn't it? Illegals. Like, and this is okay. They seem to think this comes above their own people,
for our
their
nation,
own
how would
homeless.
they feel about 16-year-olds queuing up for food, 16-year-olds sleeping in a wood and Ted's wondering what's going to happen the next day, and yet they're housing people that are coming from a different country, giving them full English breakfast, a bed to sleep in, and giving them everything they want, but they should house the people they got first.
Yeah, it's not on, as I was saying over there. You know, if you've got a finite amount of food in your cupboard, you feed your kids and your missus first.
Before someone else.
Feeding the neighbours.
100%.
If there's some left over, great.
Of course, that's not. And there's a big difference between legal and illegal. That's what it comes down to, isn't it? Like,
we've had to eat cold cans of beans out of a can before. And
do you mind me asking how long it is now you've been sort of struggling with that?
I'm 21 now, so since 16.
Jesus, so 5 years.
Yeah.
5 years.
That is it. Then there's no end in sight. They're saying 25 minimum until we get help and we get our own place and we get sorted. 25 minimum, but what they can come
walk. Time you're treading water. You can't
try and to stay afloat, trying to stay out of all the trouble on the streets and that. But I mean, they didn't come here and have to go on the street.
You've got no work.
If we want to work, we've got to pay 1,300 a month. If I don't work, I pay 140.
But these later are paying fuck all.
Teaching you not
forcing you. They're forcing you into a system that is being taken over by nothing but fucking illegals.
I'm not allowed to live in a building with no one my own age. I'm in a building full of crackheads and paedophiles. My next door neighbour is a sex offender.
He's been done for it, and that's what our government, our council thinks is all right for a 21-year-old girl to go and live next to. But they can bring this lot in. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? No, that is it. Like, we walked through town centre the other day. 2 people stopped her. 2 migrants stopped her and said to her, "How old are you? You don't look that old. Can we take you home?" That's literally the words they said to her in the street. And I went fucking ballistic, mate. I can't lie. I went ballistic, man. But that's fucking wrong. She shouldn't have to feel like that in her own hometown. Walking down the street and that, and getting stopped by strangers who have been given the right to come here, but literally been given everything. They handed it all. We've had to go through fucking countless nights on the street, countless nights out in the weather, countless nights without food. And they come fresh off the fucking boat and they've got 3-course meals, they've got police protecting them, and they've got a fucking hotel room to live in. How does that work?
Another council wouldn't even let us in the house, so they made us lock ourselves in a bike shed for the night. So like the little bike containers in the back garden. So we put crates inside it, so we weren't on the floor because we weren't allowed in the council property. We locked ourselves in the bike shed for the night.
And the council were to support this. The council supported this the next when they were fully. Yeah, that's okay because we were off the street. But that's okay for us, but it's not okay for them. They can't be out on the street. No, they've come and they've got a whole hotel, literally a whole fucking block. The amount of money this could make Swindon Town, that hotel, if it was still being rented to the public, is mental.
Into flats. They could knock a few rooms down and turn it into flats.
It could be housing for everyone.
All these buildings down there.
The whole fucking row.
Yeah, but most of the shops are shutting down. They could turn it all into flats. They could.
And
right, have you got a final message for the lefties over there at all?
Send them back!
If they want to support them so much, open their homes, spend your money. Other than that, they're wasting time standing here. They're stood here now protesting about.
Over, bring the women and the children over, not the males.
Not the male. That is it. And if you're coming, you show who the fuck you are. You provide ID. You provide who the fuck you are. You don't come here and try and.
£1,500, risking their life to cross the channel when it's like 40 quid for a flight from.
Exactly that, because they're not fucking wanted and they know it. They want to ditch who they are because they know they've done wrong. They know they've done wrong.
They're doing crack and heroin themselves. They're being brought over and they're just.
It's okay for them to have 7 wives and be 12 years old, but that's not okay here. You can come here, If you're legal, whatever. If it's legal, whatever. You have to abide by that is it.
It's not about skin colour at all.
No, not at all. I've got plenty of black friends. I've got plenty of coloured friends. Like,
half-caste sisters.
do you know what I mean? None of that for us. It's you have to come and you have to show that respect. You have to fit in, like not just fit in. You can be your own person. That's like, but you've got to show respect. You've got to be respectful. Coming down.
The Sikhs, the Hindus, they've been doing it for years. They fit in.
Exactly, and there's not a problem. Go down Manchester Road now.
The Ukrainians, and we're all good with them.
Go down Manchester Road now. There's not a problem. There's people down there now. Do you know what I mean?
Yep.
Serving it. They serve some of the best food down there. I can't lie.
I think, yeah.
There's not a problem with the individuals. It's the way they're trying to come about it. And
some of
this
them
whole,
are nice. It's just some of them take the piss.
There is a big line between legal and illegal, and that's what needs to be remembered. That is it.
On that note, I shall end it.